In yesterday's episode, we did something that I haven't done before in all 5,000 hours of playing Rimworld. That's right. If you play for 5,000 hours, you can be as good as I am. And what we achieved in yesterday's episode was being dealt the perfect hand. In arguably the least perfect series for it. That's right, in this series where we only have one defender in a colony that is beset by hundreds and hundreds of wizards and raiders every single day, in a playthrough where our only other colonists got kidnapped by giant monsters that we couldn't possibly defend ourselves from, and we're not allowed to build particularly advanced turrets, we now have the very unique ability to lock our colonist for days and days and days on end in a pod. That's right, it couldn't be any more perfect if we tried. How appropriate that we get the perfect power in the least perfect series for it. Incredible. Oh, and you might have noticed, very quickly, it turns out the deep storage was really slowing down the game. So by swapping them out for the Rim Factory digital storage, it's given us back like 3 times the game speed. So hopefully you'll forgive me for having to sort that out, but I think it was definitely worthy. We're not going to be using anything else from Rim Factory this time around, just the storage so that my PC doesn't melt. And in a few short seconds, our perfect candidate with no risk and no worries whatsoever is going to get a whole new power. And then maybe... Oh. Hello there. Wow. That's, it's not perfect, don't get me wrong. It's not, the perfect powers, or, yeah, I suppose the perfect powers would be the double range upgrade, where all weapons, funnily enough, get double range, and the ability to target vital organs always. But you know what? I'll take a 50% aim time and 50% range cooldown reduction. What is this? Easily bored. Well, we can just remove it. And this is exactly what I'm getting at. I mean, that's a great start. I mean, don't get me wrong. That is still absolutely fantastic. Did you not already have a power? Am I going insane? I was about to say, you can't actually remove powers or weaknesses using, sorry, you can't remove powers using the gene tailoring pod. You can remove weaknesses. Turns out remove both. Huh. I'm just gonna save and reload, make sure our powers don't disappear again. Okay, well, I guess we'll chalk that one up as a mulligan then. To be fair, I did add some mods to, specifically only, of course, for the purposes of keeping the save game running a little bit better without my PC catching fire. So you know what? I'll take the L on that one. We lost a power. That's okay. We might just end up replacing it with better powers. Or we might get some that are absolute shit. Because that was like a pretty good power. You know, for specifically what we've got going on. She had the power to immediately stop any mental break when it happened. When you're the only defender of an entire colony, that could genuinely be the difference between the entire base burning down or not. But that's fine. So the goal of today is very simple. A, we get back 49. Maria's lost husband. Tragically kidnapped yesterday by bull people. Giant chaos bull people. I don't really know what they were. But of course, if we could fill up every single one of her powers and remove all of her weaknesses using the gene tailoring pod, I have to try it. Of course, we've got to give that a go. But if we're going to do that, we're going to have to build a lot of turrets. And we're going to have to be very sensible about how we build the kill box. Remember, it is illegal to have AI that can do combat. These are dumb AI. They're the most basic turrets going. Those are allowed. Anything else, though, completely against the rules. Oh, and before I forget, we've had 1 or 2 issues with mega scarabs, you know, multiplying from the fallen bodies of our enemies. So I'm going to build a crematorium so we don't have that problem again. Oh, hiding in a room. Don't do that, Maria. See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. If we still had that power, we'd be able to break it out of it. Because if we get raided right now, you get the feeling we might not be in such a good place. Now, if we're putting Maria back in the machine, we need to make sure this kill box is capable of dealing with every raid that we're going to get. The question is, what turrets are we actually allowed to use other than that? I think we're limited to pretty much the military turret, aren't we? Everything else is too advanced. We could use things like the barbed wire, the trenches, I guess things like bear traps? Okay, let me see what... IEDs? That's not a robot. Landmines. Alright, wizards do famously hate landmines. I think I'm in. First raid of the day, and it's not America still. I still can't get revenge for them stealing my bloody plasma rifle. Oh, the game. 5 frames a second. Oh. You can do it, little Rimworld. You can do it, little Rimworld. I believe in you. Right, let's see now. The Gorslans with a 50% cooldown and aiming time reduction on top of what we already had. I have a feeling this is... I mean, I didn't think it would get much better. Holy crap. And that is with the multiplier of the power as well. Maria Roboticist times 50% quality multiplier. You obviously get 20% bonus because it's legendary. The ammo pack sends it right down to 12%. That's incredible. Wow. I mean, is it even possible to get the cooldown down to... you would never be able to get it down to 0, of course, but I can't imagine there's much point in even trying to do it at this stage, huh? For group number 2, I mean, we might as well get her in a little closer. That way those shots have more chance of hitting the ones right at the back there. Now, apparently, every target that Gorse shots do go through reduces how powerful they are. Not that apparently that's an issue. What a completely moot point. Then again, though, we aren't far off of being able to get the Craft Weave at one of our relics, and that has been something that I've had the robots working on as well. That's made of Scarletite. We've been drilling up a load of Scarletite. Do you think it's probably worth the gamble heading out now? We've just had a raid, right? This is probably the safest time to go out there and see if we can grab it. Give me that. Give me that. That's a terminal. That one's going to be very, very easy. Honestly, a little bit rude, if anything. Have we got any fun weapons to test out while we're going to this tribal village? I mean, how could I not? Now, this grenade launcher is completely non-reinforced. This is entirely down to her powers, her armor, whatever she's got. Can we just keep... Oh, my God! Wow, that took me a second to process what the hell I was looking at. No. Yes! Yes! Oh my god! Oh, the terminal! Fuck. Maybe... Oh, the ship. Oh, the ship. Be careful, be careful, be careful. Okay, this is not a joke anymore. I mean, it is a joke, but be careful. Maybe we stop her firing and just have the mini turret deal with the rest. Ah, shit. Don't fire it, Will. Don't fire it, Will. Mini turret, mini turret, mini turret, please. Please. Mini turret! Oh, I can't believe you've done this. Repair it, repair it. Just repair it. You got to be able to repair it faster than they can destroy it, right? Just get in and leave. Oh, god damn it. God damn my necessity to bomb tribal nations. That was pretty good, though. You can't deny. That was a hell of a thing to watch. Okay, yes, the grenade launcher is a lot of fun, but I can't risk failing this quest anymore. I think this one relic quest is the quest that I failed the most out of any playthrough we've ever done. Oh, there they are. Oh, well, it turns out that it doesn't do quite as much damage as I anticipated. Oh, this gun sucks. Great, you can fire 10,000 bullets a second, but each one is like a tiny little pinprick. This is terrible. What a refund. Ooh, ancient reinforcer. Okay, well, that alone was worth it. That alone was worth it, because that means we can use those ancient mechanites we got. I think we've got like a dozen of them right now. Oh. Yeah, I kind of expected that. Wow, we're still absolutely annihilating them, though, huh? Against a low-armored target, it seems pretty good, and there's some more reinforcers. Holy shit. Let's go ahead and pick those up preemptively. No, we're not here to fight bugs. I'm sorry, I'm just not interested. Oh, they're going for the ship. Okay. Well, I guess we're here to fight bugs after all. Oh, silly me. Did I say we're not here to fight bugs? I mean, no, that's exactly my favorite thing to do. Oh, shit, the Mega Scarab's already multiplying. Oh, this is already out of hand. Wait, self-controller's come back. Wait. What? Terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. So she still has that as a power, but only when she's drafted? Because she had immense spread before, but it didn't show up as an option. This is very bizarre. I don't think we'll actually be able to use it, but I don't know what's going on. There you go. Finally. What is that, like part 3? We have completed part 3 of 5, and it's only taken us 6 quests. Can I just replace our current equipment reinforcer with the... Why have we got a chair there? You don't need a chair for that. Oh. It might have solved our deep storage problem, but they're also 1,200 watts apiece. Oh, shit. Oh. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Wowee, that might... Oh, it's hideous. Like, it's disgusting. Wow, there it is. Yeah, it's Queen Calamity, everyone. Boy, it sure is. Yep. Female, age 16, engineering scientist. Yeah, you really are. Look at that. Oh, beautiful. Madam, you truly are beautiful. Sweet. Sweet Jesus. I don't know what to say. Oh, what a horrible day to have eyes. Wow. Just man-made horrors beyond our comprehension. Why have you been born with a dependency to smoke leaf? I think it's other people that's going to need the dependency to smoke leaf with you hanging around, pal. Holy crap. Yep, Mother Maria Chunk, father is 49. Oh, fuck, he got recruited again. Oh, for God's sake, don't get plus 40 opinion with your own father because he's physically stunning. So Queen C is going to be our crafting colonist. That was the whole point, right? That was the whole point of creating this character. So what I'm going to do then is I'm going to take Maria off of all crafting jobs. We're going to find some sort of crappy crafting job. We'll just grow a load of cloth or devil strand or whatever, and we'll just have Queen C working non-stop. I've replaced the hydroponics with infinite cotton up there, and then I've given Queen Calamity as many jobs as she likes. Just making great dresses forever. Now I guess we'll reinforce the kill box, and then we'll throw Maria back in for another round. What I think we need to do before anything else then is reinforce the actual walls themselves, given the amount of holes we've got in the bloody place. What about uranium? How much uranium have we got? 76. All right, well, that's off the table then. Adamantite? I'm not going to use that for anything. What else have we got here? Vibranium walls? Well, that would be impressive. 15 per chunk. The barbed wire could work, but it's very, very expensive for something we're going to have to keep replacing all the time. 140. How much steel we got? Oh, 7,000. You know what? I think we'll be fine. I think we can manage that. There is no price too great for peace of mind. Peace of mind is, incidentally, what I'm trying to get splattered all over our kill box right now. No, you see, look, I don't like that. I hate the fact the insects can pop up and instantly destroy stuff. Like, oh, I don't know, a nuclear reactor just because their hive spawned in the wrong place. Give Maria the PDW. Because I thought using a Gauss rifle inside our own base was probably a horrible idea. Oh, Christ. Well, this is going to be a laugh. Hey, you know what? Give me the anti-material rifle. It's still very silly. Ah! What? How is she so inaccurate? What's going on? Oh, the accuracy at short range is actually kind of shit. Oh, well, that could be something to reinforce, especially if she destroys that again. I'll be pissed. Stop. Goddamn bullshit Rimworld and its bullshit insect raids. I've got to build another nuclear reactor. Yeah, I mean, that is a problem. There is no kill box in the world big enough to stop something like that happening, huh? Let's leave Queen C in charge so we can actually try and get Maria this bloody melee weapon. I don't even want it anymore. I just want it because otherwise I've wasted so much time. And we're done. There you go. Oh. Oh, thank God. Oh, I thought that was the home base then for a second. Maria? Maria, you need to run faster, Maria. Stop getting distracted, Maria. Let's go home. Let's go home. What a ridiculous place this is. Goodbye. Thank you. Now, we can't be that far off. We only need one more quest, right? And then we can actually... There you go. 4.5 quests. It's only taken us 8 attempts over the course of 3 years. That's all we need. That's all we need. What is that? What? How long have you been there? How long has he been there? I just watched the video back and he's on the minimap from the 12th of December. Oh, 49, I'm so sorry. I had no idea you were there. Well, that would have been a disaster if I hadn't noticed that. No, I want to make that for prisoners. I guess someone completed it and we just weren't bloody notified. For God's sake. Look, Queen Calamity. Daddy's home. Somehow he's home. Wow. Do we need to convert him? Oh, we need to convert him again. Shit. Also, we can't recruit him because we're isolationist, but, I'm sure we can overlook that. 49 must have heard the news that his beautiful daughter, Queen Calamity, was born, and he just had to rush home to see his handiwork. Probably don't need to rush home to see her. She's that obnoxious. They could probably see her from the Beastman base, but that's not the point. Data space drone pack. That's the final one. That is the final one. See us from the Bringers of Miracles will attack if we do not get it hacked in time. Oh, we don't have 49 anymore to hack it. Well, we do, but not like, you know, not like in that way. Here you go. Get it. Maria? You've got good hacking speed though, right? 15 intellectual. Oh, we might not be able to hack it before the raid turns up. It's gonna be close. Oh no, she should manage that. She's got it handily. Easy. Not even a problem in half the time we need, and that is the sword. At long last. Pack your things. Let's just go there right away. I love that during all of that insect raid, during all of the hacking and heading to all these different sides, 49 just lying on the edge of the map, dying. Just someone turned up and rolled in there and said, "Yep, I'm taking the." Did they charge us for it? They did. Wow. There are no mechanoids on this planet, so we should just be able to walk in. Scyther, wild creature. Oh, there's no mech hive. It's just this lonely Scyther. Oh, it's not even a threat. Oh, it's cut off from the rest of the hive. That's a sad story. I will, however, take the craft weave if that's okay. Boom, there it is. Look at that thing. And of course, it's legendary. Relic of Deep Rim. Galactic, a katana forged with an internal supply of liquid nitrogen. This weapon was intended to freeze its enemies. The weapon bears a portrayal of an aspen tree. The scene takes place on the outskirts of a village. The glitch art style of the central scene clashes with the expressionistic depiction of the background. Wow. 29.33 melee damage per second. Jesus. Completely unenforced as well. And we will equip that as a melee weapon of choice. Wow, I like that. That's fantastic. Sorry, innocent little Scyther, did I wake you up? So that is one relic down. Technically 3 more to go. We, of course, already found one. I'm hoping that's the bug the person in Discord was talking about. It was. She still has it. Okay. So it's not quite perfect, but it's fine. Everything's okay. Don't panic. And to celebrate, Maria, how about a little spot of the old gene therapy? Wowee. Get in. Please get in. Let's start the operation. Remember, the big ones we're looking for are the double range with every weapon, because that would be ludicrous. Obviously not melee weapons. And the ability to only and exclusively aim for vital body parts. The weapon she's got right now, the anti-material rifle, will instantly destroy whatever it hits. Problem is she keeps hitting them like the toes, the hands, things that you can generally live without. Unless you've got like a fetish, I don't know. I just had a horrible thought. Yeah, it was that. I just had a horrible thought. If all of her powers have been removed, the power that made her the perfect candidate has also been removed. I don't know. Might have to see if we can do something about that. Might have to see if we can do something about that. Oh, that's crazy. My eyes must have been playing tricks on me or something, because that power combination we got yesterday seems to have returned. Made the game run 3 times faster, but at what cost? Now, don't panic. I did uncharacteristically plan, of course, for this inevitability. We did make a healer mech serum, so we can just get a, hopefully, Writer's Reign pretty much immediately. Will the robot do that? Or, like... Oh, there you go. Boom! Good as new. Not a problem. We just wasted a couple of days to do it. That's okay. Okay? It was a price that you pay just to make sure things run properly. And superpower. 0% chance of failure. That's a lot better, thank you. Did I just see what I think I saw? Hold on. That popped up the second I pressed the details button. This is the best day of my life. This is the best day of my life. Double weapon range. My God. Maria, show me. Show me. Show me. Show me. Go outside. Stand there with your anti... Why are you so slow? What's going on with that, though, huh? I don't know. It must have just been nonsense. Wowee. I mean, that's only an anti-material rifle. Well, I say that as if that's not, like, hyper-impressive. You imagine that with a Gauss rifle, though. This is ridiculous. This is so silly. Holy crap. That's like 2 of the perfect powers immediately off the bat there. All we need now is always hitting the vital organs. Hey, I'm good. That's all I want. I know it's asking for quite a lot. There's a lot of powers in this. Your choice of 2 each time. I think the chance of us getting it is like... I mean, what have we got? We got 4 powers to choose from in total. There's, I believe, 15 total powers, but we've already got 3 of them. Actually, it's not an insignificant chance in that case. We've got like a 25% chance of actually getting it. Now, look, hold on. Let's be sensible here. We've had 2 sessions in the pod. We haven't had a raid in a long time. Oh, I say that. It's been a couple of days. I think first things first, the prudent thing to do is recruit 49. Also, we need to get rid of that friggin' flashlight in his ear because it slows the damn game down. Where is it? Hey. Flashlight. That can go. That thing's driving me mad. Oh my god. I was going to say what we have to do is enslave him and then release him and then they'll join. It's that simple. That's not how it works, but I don't... Shh. Hey, don't look behind the curtain, okay? Hey, there he is. And now all we have to do is release him and he'll be part of the colony again. I know that's not how it works, but look, let me headcanon this a little bit, okay? There you go. Just like that. Perfect. I don't know who Rayona Mew is. Alright, so I had to use some dev mode stuff to make that work. Yes, it doesn't make sense that we isolationists recruit new people. Defeats the whole point. You know what else makes even less sense? That 49 would have been captured by beast people, not ripped apart at the seams, and then joined them. That's like some C-3PO and Ewok shit. I'm making a directorial decision. It's either that or we shoot him in the head. There's no other choice. No, I'm not going to do this for every single colonist, but of course I'll do it for 49. When we build more androids, let's just not do that. There's going to be way too much work and effort to keep track of it all, and it's just not necessary. I want Maria and 49 to stand out above the rest. Oh, all of his thumbs are going to pop off. I do think the power arms are... I do think the power arms are better than having just a bunch of thumbs. There's a limit to how much a bunch of thumbs can really do for you, you know? Well, let's get printing our next android then. What do we need? We've got a crafting bot. 49 is kind of our cooking bot, but it's predominantly a researcher. We've got Maria, of course. Maybe an agriculture bot could be a really good idea. Hey, then we've got something to use the thumbs on. 19 double passion. I will take it. Everybody meet Farmer Bansram. We've got 19 double passion, animals of 12. I wasn't sure whether to go for the drone mentality, but I've decided I want them to be full-blown colonists, because I think that's just way more interesting than having them be mindless drones. Otherwise, they're not much better than just the hauling bots and the ER bots, right? Obviously, we have perfect physique. I've decided to go for plasteel skin. We'll save the hyperweave skin that's an exclusive for Queen Calamity, given that she is the daughter of Maria and 49, debatably. We've got the agriculture model. We've got the vanometric cell, the mechanite hive. Psychic attunement we want to avoid. The higher sensitivity, the more susceptible they are to magic. And then, I think one android with a black box is enough to keep me on edge, thank you. We've got the architect module, coupled with industrious, jogger, green thumb, strongback, ecologist, menagerist, and animal lover. A combination of animals and plants, but all in on the plant skill there. Farming model, and second identity is hippie, that gives plants +8, which is mad. My friend, welcome to the world. In, you know, like a quadrant. Right, now it turns out, and this is the thing I was checking while Maria was in the pod, turns out you can make dresses from anything, including, like, steel, so our steel supplies have been decimated by this giant dress-crafting ogre of a woman. So now we have hundreds and hundreds of cloth and steel dresses, the majority of which are legendary, though. Our colony wealth in dresses alone has probably just gone through the bloody roof. Yeah, no, that'll do it. Fucking hell, seriously? We're up to, I mean, this is when the dress crafting started. So it hasn't gone up that much, but it has gone up, like, 30k or so. I guess I should put recycle, recycle power is at the top. Oh, but I set it to awful to excellent. Because I didn't want to risk destroying any Marias or 49 stuff if they were taking it off to repair it and they accidentally recycled it. But, okay, why don't we just say clear all, recycle everything that's a dress. What a bizarre situation. We've got a slight dog problem right now. What is that? Regeneration. I mean, is that really relevant? Because she's got a healing enhancer and celestial powers. What is this? Zealot. She would kill anybody who's against the colony. My friend, that's 2 superpowers. Oh, they've all reset again. What? But I haven't... Well, I haven't reloaded or anything. They've just disappeared. What is going on with that? There you go. Good as new. Now, I think we need to keep track of these just for, you know, just my own records at this point. Audacious was what she got from the last treatment. So that one prevents them from being told what to do. Right-clicking and forcing tasks are disabled. Okay, that sucks. Obviously, Lustful wasn't a problem. Might cause some issues between her and 49, but I'm not really too bothered about that. Pain hypersensitivity, I don't think does anything because she's got a pain blocker. And the other one was Zealot, where she will execute... she'll instantly kill all prisoners. Again, not a problem because we're never going to take prisoners. So... I think we put her in for one final go. We got a few wargs to deal with, but again, it's wolf attackers in a colony where we've had to deal with that non-stop. Man, we need to reinforce this sword. Does it do any bonuses? Given that it's got that cryo aspect to it. I'm not sure, but she's slicing them to pieces. I don't think it really matters. We'll get that reinforced and we'll have no problems. And why not? We've just had a raid. Let's go for the final attempt. Final attempt at getting that power. Come on, remove weakness. Hello? Rogan? We're missing a machine. One of them you need 3 of, don't you? Is it the super dynamic dialyzer? Nope. What about the genome stabilizer? Needs to be placed in proximity. Will reduce it operating in pairs. One of them we need 2 of, because I remember reading a comment that said that on yesterday's episode. Is it the mucus inducer? Yes. Okay. No? Wait, over the limit of 3. Maybe I'm losing my mind. Maybe this is just a bug. Well, either way, we can't give her another power regardless. So, you know what? Look, even if this is all we get, even if this is what we're limited to, I'm happy with it. She's already got some insane bonuses there. The range is the one thing we can't reinforce. The weapon reduction and aiming time reduction across all weapons is fantastic. That means if we want to experiment with a few more weapons, we've got it sorted. 49, were you actually savaged by those wargs? How did that even happen? Oh, well. I am getting massive Mr. Krabs and Pearl energy from 49 and Queen C. This is my daughter, Queen Calamity. Actually, I'm not even sure in hindsight it's worth removing any of Mlie's weaknesses, because I wouldn't consider any of them actually weak. I mean, Audacious was the most annoying of all, right? But the Lustful isn't so relevant. Pain Hub Sensitivity doesn't do anything at all. And Zealot is very on brand. You know what? I'm alright with it. Let's get this weapon upgraded as the final thing we do today, assuming I can figure out how to click my mouse in the right order. There you go. Now, can we reinforce it? So we do have Reinforcer Mechanites. We've only got 3 of them. Wait. I'm not sure I believe you. We've only got 3 of them. Hold on. 16. Yeah, I knew you were lying to me. Okay. How bizarre. Is it just outside of the range of the... Might genuinely just be outside the range of a beacon or something weird like that? I don't think it is. Well, anyway, let's get it reinforced. And then, finally, with the craft weave and all of these powers, we will truly have... God and anime on our side. What do we want to go for? What's the armor penetration on this? Melee armor penetration. Only 30%. Ooh. Maybe that would do for a good upgrade then. And then to upgrade the weapon itself, it's Scarletite, which we have a lot of, but it's very expensive. Chem fuel and components. Fucking hell. That's going to be really expensive. And I kind of want to go for damage instead. Let's get the armor penetration. Oh, man, it's not worth it. It's not worth it at all. Wait. Upgrading the melee damage upgrades the melee armor. Oh, shit. Maybe that's an oversight. Maybe it's a bug. I don't care. Oh, maybe you can only use it. Oh, you have to fuel the reinforcer. That's how it works. Ah. Okay, cool. So we can reinforce that bloody loads more than, eh? We might be able to make this, like, disgustingly powerful in that case. So only go for the damage multiplier. Oh, my God. That works so well. Look, we're up to 65%. All right, final one. 58.37 melee damage per second and 83 melee armor penetration. It's not massive, but it's pretty good. And I mean, it's obviously better than what she had before, right? And that, for the time being, is all we can do until I figure out what machine we're missing. This allows us to unlock an additional ability over the limit of 3. So I think we only need 1 of those. And I think the actual truth of it is we're missing an entirely separate machine. I think those aren't stacking. We only need 1 of them. So as the final things to do before we sell the base in exchange for the Archonexus map is obviously wait for the Android printer to finish printing. We're up to 45% progress on that one. Track down the last thing we need. Give Maria her final power. And then I'm happy with it. And because so many people have asked, I've had Queen C make a brand new mini turret pack of legendary quality. And we'll go ahead and reinforce that. Because loads of people wanted to know if this worked. And it should do. Because it's got all the same Modifiers as a regular weapon. Oh, cool. It's going to be kind of expensive, especially in components, but that's all right. I mean, and it's relatively cheap compared to some of the stuff we have been working on, right? Kind of hard to tell if this is going to have any impact, bearing in mind I don't exactly know what the stats are, so I thought throwing in a little bit extra reinforcement in the accuracy probably couldn't hurt. I guess that'll do. That's the best we can do. No damage multipliers on that one, unfortunately. It's only a little extra damage. I mean, that thing's not going to do much for us in the long term. And then I guess the final thing to take a look at is how all of this will affect the Gorse Lance, because I think that is the weapon combo we're going to go for here. Gorse Lance with the Cryo Katana. Someone said test out a Havoc Launcher as well, which is something that I'll get around to at some point just to kind of see how that goes. What are we looking at in terms of speed then, Maria? Let's give that a go. Ah, well, that answers that question. Good enough for me. Call it a day. And it's got a pretty massive range too. Anyway, thank you all for watching. A little slower episode today because it was kind of catching up with, you know, getting 49 back, setting up Queen C, trying to track down this bloody relic. I'm glad we finally got that sorted out. We'll try and get those other 2 pieces of armor for her to equip as well, the relic armor. And then we've got to find the final machine to get at that final power. If we can somehow magically get the critical hit one, that would be fantastic. I think at this point it's irrelevant. We could give her just a good sniper and pick all those mages off from range. That's going to be the biggest challenge we've got. That with the compressed raiders. Let's see what happens here. I think we're almost ready for Windstorm Waves, but I'm still horrified. Tomorrow we will actually sell the base. We'll actually do it. There's very little left to do besides print off this android and maybe try and find that last piece of lab equipment. But given that we haven't got an active lab quest right now, that's going to be just purely down to chance. And finally, thank you all for watching. I look forward to Windstorm Waves. Windstorm Waves is probably my favorite storyteller going currently, so that's going to be a lot of fun to see if we can survive just that constant onslaught. We have to be so careful about moods, and I think probably weapon upkeep, making sure that they're fully repaired, making sure they're not going to degrade at all, because if one of these weapons breaks, that would be horrible. That would set us back like tens of thousands of steel at this point. Thank you in the meantime, of course, to the executive producer patrons for keeping this channel going, despite everything. Thank you to Lurch, Boop, Night Rouge, Rising Phoenix, Hottie Sphinx, Zeno, Kekvit Array, Kane, Jackal31 Bravo, Desync, Thisby Willis, Turtleboy Ryan, Xodius, Commander Kryn, Ethox, Shadow Shalai Lions, Atubes, and Elias for their support. The executive producer tiers over on Patreon. Thank you all for your support over there. And finally, we have, and whenever it loads, we have Wifty, Quagasol, Corvidae, Big Seguro's Biggest Precus, Tasnarf, Black Flame, The Apocalypse, Shovel, Gabito, Buzzy B, Adam S, Mimic with Munchies, Scrubback the Blood-Soaked, Matthewson T, Raylan Guard, Dr. Hunk, Kate, and Zega the Chaos King as well.